I'm so lactic. Weather's good. Go on, do that. Same socks, bro?
Yeah.
Come on. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's 6 days until the race at the World Championships. This is the last hard workout, sponsored by our friends at Koros, as you can see there. Very convenient bit of kit that, because I forgot to put it on. It's -1 here. I don't have to take off all my clothes and get it on, which is pretty ideal. Got quite a hard workout today, to be fair. I've got 2k threshold, and then I've got 4 200s, 4 600s, and I can't get out, 4 300s, all at pretty much faster than what Goal 1500 race pace will be, but run with some pace changes. So for the 600s, I'll go through 400 a bit slower than 1500 pace, and then pick up and try and go a bit quicker. So this is kind of final tuning up for that session. So yeah, we'll take you through the session, show you who I'm training with, and then we'll reflect on some of their Koros data at the end.
And just for the viewers wondering, how is your shoulder?
Yeah. Basically, there's like a ligament there that connects your collarbone and your sternum, something like that. That just really hurts and is a bit inflamed. But been given my physio exercises, shout out to Injecting Clinic in Cambridge, and yeah, struggled to put weight on it, but pretty fine to move. So should be good to go. Yep. I also forgot to say, we're in London at a Hoka event. I hate London, man.
Oh, it didn't even come with a charger.
Now's the perfect time to tell you about the Koros heart rate monitor. Sponsored. It's quality because it's so much more comfortable than having to wear something on your chest. Put it on your chest, you've got to take your top off, put it on. It's moving around the whole time. People see it through your top. You're getting a bit of a rash. If you're a girl, obviously, I can't relate specifically, but I can imagine that's a bit of a hassle. This, just pop it straight on, tighten it as much as you need, and it connects to your watch. See if you can zoom in on that. Can you see the little heart rate logo?
Yep.
Heart rate logo, that's how you know that it's connected straight away. This is track mode as well, which actually we didn't even need to feature this, but this is quality. You essentially choose whatever lane you're in. So go lane 1, 2, 3, wherever you are, and it knows exactly how far that would be. So we're going to do it in lane 1, select it, ready to go. So we're going to get no extra distance, which would be nice, but at least you know the pace is going to be accurate. Yeah.
Nice. Are you just doing the first rep with Osama?
Yeah, so Osama's got 5 mile threshold, or 8k threshold, so I'm going to do the first 2k with him. Because that just helps me out a little bit. Then I'll have a bit of a rest and then get into my faster reps once I've changed into our spikes. And Osama will just keep lapping for 5 miles. 36. 36. Ready? So yeah, 4 200s off 60 seconds, and then a 6-minute rest before I then get into the 600s, which is the harder bit of the workout. Yeah, these 200s should be pretty routine. It's just about staying relaxed. The idea is just to tie my legs out a little bit, kind of simulate that championship start of having to get out and get a good position and go a bit faster than you want to go in the first 200. And then the 600s is about that change of pace and not missing the move. So it's settling down into like 61, 62 second pace for 400, as if it's a slow tactical race. But then in the final 200 of the 600 rep, pushing it on and almost kicking, either to go with a move or kick for the finish or whatever it is. So they're going to be pretty challenging, definitely going to spike my lactate quite a lot.
Down?
Yeah, they felt good actually. This is the hard bit now though. So basically got to do it got to go through 461 or 62, and then I've got a kick, but a measured kick that's not going to kill me. So if you see my arms flying off the side like they normally do, something's gone wrong.
And there's 6 of them?
No, 4, just 4. So I'm thinking I'm going to start here, come through 4 and then sort of finish there. And I've got 2.5 minutes, I'll probably start every rep here. Locking up there. I'm gonna have to cut 600 out of this, unfortunately. Just 3 6s instead of 4. That last 200 I could barely pick up the pace. It was almost consistent. Picked up a bit, but my legs are locking up, man. I'm so lactic. But still good, like, what's that, like 1800 meters of work at sub 4 minute mile pace of reasonably short rest, 2 minutes. So yeah, 4 300s to finish up, and that'll be a good session. 4 2s, 3 6s, 4 3s, 6 days out from a race, will be good. So no, I'm hitting all the paces properly, which is good, rather than trying to get the volume without the quality, because volume's all well and good, but 6 days out I need the quality, and if I'm going to race the best guys in the world, I've got to be on it. Don't even want to know what my heart rate's saying right now. I'm retiring, fuck this. Cool, workout done. As you can see, I was pretty tired at the end of it. It was a good session in the end, so I ended up with 4 200s, going 28 down to 26 off 60 seconds rest. I did 3 600s, going through 4 in 60 61 and then closing in 28 29, so about 129 for them. And then I did 4 300s in 41 42 off 2 minutes rest. So a nice mixture of pace change work, some faster kind of like race pace efforts, and then some obviously under race pace efforts in terms of like my closing speed. The idea is to try and kind of prepare myself for what I'm going to have to do to try and get out the heats at Worlds, and also try and limit the chances of my legs giving way and diving across the line like I did last week, with hopefully conditioning my legs a little bit more. So yeah, solid session. Gonna do a long run tomorrow, which will be Sunday. Probably a light session Tuesday, and then just tapering for Friday. So if you're interested in watching, I think it should be on BBC One, if not BBC iPlayer, Friday around 6 PM, 8 PM for the heats of the World Champs. So thanks for watching, subscribe, see you then.